Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Zoe for those of you who don't know me, and for this week I am actually going to be talking about anxiety. It's not really going to be an opinion video because how can you really have an opinion on anxiety? People who say that it's not real are just dicks, in my opinion. They're just trash. Don't tell me I don't have anxiety when I know for a fact that I do. I have not been doctor diagnosed with anxiety ever, and I probably never will, but it's never been bad enough that I needed to go to a doctor. I just have to panic a little bit and then just gotta do what I know I need to do, even though I don't want to do it. Having anxiety is really hard because you don't want to get up to do anything. You don't have the motivation to do anything. You just kind of want to lay in bed all day. Don't want to talk to anybody. You don't want to see anybody. You don't even want to get dressed, get ready, put on makeup if you wear it, or just whatever boys do to get ready in the morning. I'm not sure. A friend of mine told me that I should talk about tips on how to deal with anxiety, and I don't have any. I know it's shocking, you're making a video about anxiety, but you don't have tips on how to deal with it. But everybody deals with it in a different way. It's different for everybody, and no one's anxiety is going to be the same as another person's. So the way that I deal with my own isn't going to be a way that someone else can deal with it. Maybe other people, yes, but it's not going to be that way for everyone, because I'm going to assume there are different levels of anxiety. I'm not sure. I would probably, on a scale of 1 to 10, I would rate mine at like a 6 or a 7. But I don't have any tips on how to deal with it. So for how I deal with my anxiety is I just do it. I literally just do it. I don't know what else I'm supposed to do about it. I don't know how else I'm supposed to react about it. I just know that no one else is going to like help me out with this. No one else is going to hold my hand through it. So it's easier just, I try not to think about it. It's a lot easier for me to be able to do things if I don't have a plan, if I'm not thinking about what I'm gonna do and how I'm gonna do it. And it's a lot easier that way for me, I guess, but I don't know if it's that way for anybody else. A lot of things I notice that I do when I'm anxious is I fidget a lot. Like, I'm always like moving my hands. I would honestly be playing with my phone right now, but it's what I use to record, so I can't. And it's a perfect example because last night I actually went to this get together. There's just some people I graduated, and they're more so closer with my fiance than they are with me, but they're so nice, and like I actually really enjoyed hanging out with them. But I was really anxious at first because it's new. It's not really people that I know well, and I just played with my phone a lot. I kept turning it, I kept checking it, even though there were no notifications. And I know it's probably like a nervous tick or whatever, but it's just something like I have to be playing with something at all times to like help keep me grounded, I guess. I don't know. I mean, that's the best way I can explain it. I'm not sure. I'm sorry. I'm kind of a mess, but it's whatever. If you have anxiety, I'm really sorry. And if it is worse than mine, which I'm sure a lot of people probably have a lot worse anxiety than I do, and I'm really sorry, and I hope that you are able to work on it. I hope you're able to get the help that you want, that you need to be able to overcome it. And I don't want to say overcome, because I don't think it's something you can. I think it's just something that you end up getting more used to, and you just end up getting into this routine, so it's easier, if that makes any sense, I hope. I really didn't want to end this video short or anything, but I'm not really sure what to say about anxiety. It's just something that I want to be talked about more. I want people to understand that it is something that affects a lot of people. And a lot of people won't say anything about it. They won't say they have anxiety because people will say they want attention. I saw that in a tweet earlier, actually, so those aren't my words. But I do agree with it. People do not care, and it sucks. And I don't know why, because it is something that affects everybody, and it is hard to deal with. So I'm so sorry to anybody who has anxiety, because dealing with my own is the worst thing ever, and I just want to puke every time I get really anxious. So I'm sorry to anybody who has to deal with it. And if you need help, if you need someone to talk to about it, You can always talk to me on Twitter, talk to me on Instagram. I don't know if you can message people on YouTube, but if you need to, go for it. I'm here. I'm not an expert on it, obviously. It's just my personal experience having to deal with it from, oh my god, I don't even know. It's been a really long time. I got anxious before school. I think it probably started in like 7th and 8th grade. I bet that's when my anxiety, it's getting better though. I had a supervisor position, which I did talk about in an earlier video. I'm no longer at the job, but it was a perfect example of something that actually helped me with anxiety and social anxiety as well, because I'm not a social person at all. I wish I was. I wish I was more outgoing and open, but it's really hard when all you do is think and you don't know how to stop. But that job actually, it helped me a lot. It helped me a lot with talking to people and dealing with difficult situations. So I'm really grateful that I had that job. But I'm not sorry I left it. Oh well. Okay, so this video actually went on a little longer. It's not as long as my last video. You should definitely check it out. It was on One Direction, the best boy band of all time. But if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel. If you have ideas or topics you want me to talk about, just tell me in the comments down below. You can tell me on Twitter and Instagram as well. I'm usually commenting back to everybody because I don't have a life, so. But follow my Instagram, follow my Twitter, and subscribe to my channel, share this video, please. Thank you. I love you guys. I will see you all next week.